Hi guys, how are ya?
Hi.
Thank you so much for speaking with me. What a great show.
Oh, thank you.
So for the three of you, you guys are in a number of musical scenes throughout the first 5 episodes. So for each of you, what would you say was the most challenging musical number that you had to do?
Great question. I think of the ones that I was in, maybe the Boom.
Ooh,
The Boom was a number that came around. It's in the beginning of episode 5. Hopefully that's what you've seen. But it was kind of a last minute thrown together. They weren't exactly sure. And Jamal really brought in this incredible vision of what it would look like if we did it all in the auditorium and with chairs. And one of my favorite things was they built this chair thing that was very Les Mis.
And
Cherokee.
it was kind of last minute, and there was so much dancing to it. So we really depended on our incredible ensemble of dancers from Vancouver. And they crushed it and just lifted us up and brought so much nuance to the number. But that was a long day because it was a lot of dancing in one room, but it was long, but it was so worth it. It looks amazing.
Shanel was dancing her butt off in that.
Yeah, you killed it, girl.
Yeah.
stop.
Okay, what about you, Shanel?
I feel like my favorite number is later in the season. But it was, and I don't know that I'm allowed to say what it is.
Well, why don't you do one from the first episode then?
Oh.
Or from the third? Yeah, you
I
can.
think you're allowed to say the song, just not where it is.
Great.
What it's about.
Great. So I'm gonna say that a challenging but super rewarding number was Land, because there were a lot of elements that were at play, in terms of what the song needed, and we were kind of racing against the clock. So I feel like that was it's the final quarter of football. I don't know. It's game time. We got to make this work, and I think that we just kicked into overdrive, and it was so empowering to get it done. And it was also the best feeling to know that a couple of our castmates stayed to watch us do it. Marissa, our Jane, was it was 3 a.m, and our Marissa was at the monitor, just watching us work, and I thought that was so special. So yeah.
I think for me, Buddy has his own song later on in the season that's very high emotion, and I'm dancing a lot, and the singing is high and hard, and so I think that was it. But that was also the most rewarding experience of the show too. So yeah.
Well, for all three of you, for my final question, what are you hoping fans get from the series?
I hope they get a great combination of the nostalgia from Grease. Obviously, Grease Rise of the Pink Ladies is a love letter to the original movie. We're such huge fans of it. But I hope it also brings in new audiences and allows for young adults today to kind of connect with the material in a way, and groups of people that didn't feel like they were represented by the original movie are finally getting a chance to see themselves on screen in those characters. And I think that's something that's really special about going back to that source material and exploring all the new pockets and characters and social groups that are part of it.
Yeah, I hope they're inspired to find the individuality within them, and to find the people who allow them to feel that individuality. And I hope to have a nice show where they just forget about what's going on in their life for a few hours,
Yeah, I hope that everyone feels seen. I hope that everyone has a song or a moment or a storyline or a dance move that they connect to and that can get them through the next chapter of their life the way that this movie for the past 40 years has gotten us through.
Well, I can tell you that at least in the first 5 episodes, it hits nail on each one of your the heads. It's perfect. And it represents everything you guys said. So thank you so much for speaking with me. I'm super excited for everyone to see it.
Thank you so much.